Alright, what is the crack? Welcome along to a right nice pint. It is James back with another review. How are you getting on? What a weekend we just had. Huge weekend of sport. My native county of Mayo won the All-Ireland semi-final against Dublin there on Saturday. I have only just come around now. Huge win on Saturday. And of course the Premier League is back as well. So great to be able to enjoy the perfect draft system and whatnot over the weekend while watching a lot of sport. There was loads going on, but anyway, hope your weekend was a good one. We've got another review for you on the perfect draft. The lighting's a bit shit. I apologise about the lighting. My bulbs are blowing like feck here, so I need to just change a few of them, so the lighting isn't great. But anyway, we're on Leffe Summer. This is from the beergals.com, the perfect draft keg and machine supplier in the Republic of Ireland. They're based in Port Harlington. Great bunch of people to deal with. If you order before, I think it's 3 o'clock during the week, you'll actually get your kegs the next day in the Republic of Ireland, which is great. So check them out. Leffe Summer comes in at €44.45. And per pint that works out at €3.76. Now, there's also a €5 deposit in that 44.45, which you get back when you return the keg. So, it works out cheaper. It works out at $39.45 for the keg. So, Leffe, very popular brewery in Belgium. In fact, they go back to 1240. 1240, bing, I got that one right. We go back as far as 1240. We've had a number of their beers in the channel already. I'm a huge personal fan of Leffe. I love their blonde beer. I love their Brune. This one is one of their limited releases. I've had Leffe Winter before. I haven't had the summer one. So this is the first time I'm having the summer one. It's here. I'm going to just top this up a little bit because I've been talking too bloody long. So I'm just going to put a little bit of a head on there again. I'll be back in just a jiff. Hold on. I'm going to move the machine. So, yeah, I moved the machine from this position here because my bar/freezer is being shipped on. Don't need it now. I got it for the pandemic. Don't use it at all now. Anyway, we've got a 1 finger head going on. I think it was a 1.5 when we actually did, when I poured it initially. We've actually got a lovely. Let me see. I'm gonna have to put this out into the light. So I am going to say the color is almost like an amber color. It's slightly darker, I think, than the Leffe Blonde. Now I could be wrong, but the lighting in here isn't great. But it looks a bit darker than the Leffe Blonde. Slightly darker than the Leffe Blonde. Now this comes in at, percentage wise, it is 5.2%, which is a huge drop from the 6.6 that you get with Leffe Blonde. So this is designed for more summery drinking, kind of more light refreshing type of beer is what they're trying to achieve here. That doesn't put you on the floor knocks you out on the couch. Okay, I think that's kind of what it is. So, right, okay, we've done all of that. Carbonation levels, not a whole lot of carbonation rising from the glass. On the nose, smells just like Leffe Blonde. So, hints of banana and clove there. That's exactly what I'm getting from the esters there. That very typical Leffe Blonde kind of nose is what I'm getting. So let's dig in. That is really nice. That's really bloody nice. What I'll say is, it's just like Leffe Blonde. It is so similar to Leffe Blonde, it's unbelievable. The only thing is, it doesn't have that I'm not going to say that aftertaste. With Leffe Blonde, it's just got a stronger bang on the back end. This doesn't have that. It's a little bit weaker. In fact, it nearly just kind of you get that Leffe Blonde flavours of banana and clove going away straight away. You're getting that bang in your mouth, that really lovely taste. I love that flavour, by the way. So it's similar to similar flavors in some wheat beers as well. Actually, a Franciscaner or whatnot, you get that a kind of a similar flavor. If you've never had this type of beer, that's the kind of flavors it would remind you of, except it's on a different scale, it's on a different level, because this is serving a 330ml glass as well. It's this is a better experience, I find. It's more of a sipping experience when you drink a Leffe. It's not a chug kind of a beer, you know, a Leffe beer. This is basically Leffe Blonde weakened, diluted. It's like they got Leffe Blonde and they watered it down. That is pretty much what this is like. So if you like Leffe Blonde, but you don't like the hangovers, you don't like falling asleep on the couch, you don't like falling asleep on the floor, or whatever, this is a good beer for you. Because if you enjoy those flavors, this is a great beer. It's a fantastic beer in terms of the flavor and the experience you get with it. It is a bit more of the flavor does just, the experience just seems to just tail off a bit. So very sweet, lovely flavors. Like I say, that kind of a bubblegummy banana clove flavor is dominant there. It's your typical Leffe flavor. If you've had Leffe Blonde, this is, like I say, a watered down Leffe Blonde. It's not as strong. It's a percentage and a half weaker. It's 5.2, which is still strong enough, by the way. There's still a bit of a kick in the sense of an ABV, depending on what you normally drink. But this is just a nice summer refreshing beer. It's not bitter. Lovely, like, sweet notes that come through there. It's a lovely beer. For me, I'm kind of like, you know, it's not really bitter. It's not really. It's mainly sweet, this beer. The bitterness is very, in my opinion, minute on this. For me, I still prefer Leffe Blonde. It's because I love that full-on bang you get from Leffe Blonde. I love this is just, for me, it just tails off a bit, but because you're not getting that, you know, you don't. A Leffe Blonde, you know you're drinking something. With this is really extremely drinkable, really nice drinking experience. Maybe it's a good entry level Leffe for people who are scared to drink a 6.6% beer, or even what's the Leffe? There's a Leffe Ritual is 9, isn't it? So, you know, like if it's like an entry level Belgian beer, because it has the flavors, or the ABV is a lot lower than a lot of the other ones. For me personally, I prefer Leffe Blonde, but then again, this is designed as a limited release for summertime, so you can have this with your barbecue. Nice hot day, you want something refreshing, this does that job. So I give it top marks for that. But if I was to put this against Leffe Blonde, where I gave Leffe Blonde 10 out of 10 on the channel, it's my favourite keg on the perfect draft, Leffe Blonde. I did say that. My favourite keg overall is Leffe Blonde on the PD. It's amazing, in my opinion. This one, in comparison on the PD, is getting an 8.5 for me. It just lacks a little bit of something for me, but I know what this beer is doing the job it's designed to do. But if I was buying, for me, on my own personal needs and opinions, my own what I like, Leffe Blonde, I'd be buying all day long. So that's just me though. But it's a great beer, entry level Belgian beer, great one to have at a barbecue, where you're not going to have that nervousness and anxiety that you're going to fall, like I say, and I'm using this as an example because it's happened. You're not going to fall asleep on the couch and think, what happened last night? You're not going to fall asleep on the floor or have, well, you could still have obviously a hangover as well the next day, but it's a safer bet of the Leffes. It's still a great beer. I like it, just prefer Leffe Blonde to it. But 8.5 out of 10 from a right nice pint. Still a great beer. Recommend you try it out. If you have had it, comment on the video. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to try it out, you're in the Republic of Ireland, check out thebeergals.com, who are in Portarlington. And you can get this yourself for $44.45. But like I say, it's on limited release. So if you're getting it, you need to get it now. Alright, if you want to try it out. Hit like if you've enjoyed the review, share it with your friends as well, and thanks to everyone who's hit subscribe in the last few weeks. I really do appreciate it. So from me, James, from A Right Nice Pint, we'll see you soon.